Test 1, 2, 3. Test, test. We're about to go live, and I'm testing the mic. Everybody been complaining. Big Gene shit ain't right. Everybody saying, hoping and praying. The next rap that's coming out on no hit label, double platinum, nothing. It's gonna be me. Hey y'all, this is Big Gene from the Gene Deal Show, and we here. Kenya Curtis, what's up, mama? Bigum, what up with you, boy? You all right, bro? You went back to work yet? Guess not. What up, fam? James Robinson. Reese, what's good with you? Got your message early, Reese. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on everything. Money, Mitch. Hi, Miss Dominique Latoya. Bloom Flowers. Kenya Curtis. Let's get it all started. What up with you? Marcus Majors. Yo, thank you for that super chat. It's needed. And all the cash apps and the PayPals that go to Big Gene 52. Appreciate all that. Miss Dickerson, you got them babies. They out of school now? Lucky Lefty, Larryville. All the people that come out here to spend their time with me. And thank you for that. Y'all saw the title. Some of y'all going to get it. Some of y'all not. You know. But I'm here to tell a true story. You know, a lot of times I don't see things on the internet because I'm not on there like that. Yo, I'm not on there like that, Marcus. You know what I'm saying? So if I hear something, a lot of times, some of the supporters and the people who follow me, they send it to me. So I got to get on top of it because I'm going to react to what they send me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say, you know, what I need to be said. Marcus, you're more than generous, brother. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is that a lot of people don't understand that life is bigger than what this internet is. Now, I'm not getting caught up in the matrix, and I'm not just stagnating myself to that. But these guys keep telling stories, and when they say, I said it, then I have to respond to that, because 9 times out of 10, if they got a big audience, I don't want them led wrong. But hey, if you don't listen to Gene Deal, you ain't gonna find the truth anyway. Bullet Gotti, what up with you, boy? Congratulations with that podcast you told me you had. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on that. Black Pearl, what's good with you, Ma? Yeah. So now I'm sitting up there and I'm hearing Wack tell his stories. You know what I'm saying? And that's that man's opinion. That's his story. You can say whatever you want to say. Shout out to my man Lamont and Black out there in Irvington, Newark, and Elizabeth area. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all brothers. They from Elizabeth, but you know what I'm saying? They rock in Newark. You know what I mean? That's my family. All right. So now I sit up here and then I got to straighten shit out. And it always comes back sometimes to this big shit. You know what I'm saying? And the shit that I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm glad I got 170 people in here. So that means 178 or whatever. You tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that these niggas be straight out here lying and making shit up just to glorify who they all are, to take you away from what the real is. The real is that there was Biggie's 50th birthday. I got 8 joints on him, 8 years on him. And I'm glad to know him for the time. And they always get these celebrations. They always get these situations and shit like that. And a lot of times, I don't go to them because I'm not invited. You understand? If I did an olive branch out to Big's daughter before, to let her know what I knew. The same thing that I talked about to her grandmother about him. But when you only understand who your father was from the media and from the people around him, then sometimes they only going to tell you the truth about him. But the situation in which who he was to you and your mother, and maybe you remember that stuff. So I've extended the olive branch to tell them all the shit that was happening. I don't have a dog in that fight. I'm not trying to glorify nothing. I'm not trying to lessen. I'm going to just tell you the truth about what I saw and what was going down. Oh, somebody said something about my hand? Listen, I'm boycotting my barber. Miss AP, he won't see me for a minute. I'll cut my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Until I find somebody that I want to be there. New Jersey J on the radar. What up with you, boy? Back at you. Peace, Gene Elizabeth, with you, homie. Yes, sir. Yeah, you know my man Lamont and Black out there, Elizabeth? Okay. If you don't, they've been out there for a minute. So anyway, I'm sitting out there, I extend the olive branch. I see all these functions they always give, and God bless to Lil Kim giving, hosting the gala or whatever like that for Big. And, his best friend never showed up. Brother Love, Diddy, Puffy, he never shows up. But he could get on Fat Joe and say that him and Biggie did now Ecstasy. That's what some of y'all know. Oh, you do? You know him? Salute to you, brother. Salute. That's my family. You know what I'm saying? So the sound is bad again? Hold on, y'all. Let me see what's going on here. They saying my sound is bad again. What it look like now? Is it sounding bad still? Anyway, so now, this is what it is. I've never known Big ever talked about doing Ecstasy, but that don't mean he didn't do it. I know Ecstasy wasn't big in the 90s, not for our race of people and the people that was in hip hop at that time. Only a few people, and they may have been on the coast that may have been around doing that. But, or I'm not talking about the West Coast. But the people on the East Coast, that wasn't a big thing for them in the 90s. But yes, we was on the West Coast. So, y'all know what I've done all my life. For the last 27 years, I was a New York State, get it right, Wack, it wasn't probation. It was a New York State parole officer. We deal with all facets of government because we have all criminals. We have criminals of all kind, okay? We have money laundering. We got gangsters. I had Lou Muscatello on my caseload, one of the biggest gangsters in the Bronx. When I tell you the story about him, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to mention that in the other book that I'm writing because This is going to be a chronological report so niggas don't get shit effed up. This is going to be a chronological report of my life and all the steps that I went through. You understand? And all the people that I met, all the people I dealt with. You know what I'm saying? It's no holds back. So now, check this out. So, being an officer, you have to train with different agencies because they want you to know their business. We train with the DEA. We had people from the Secret Service come in, and they, with the Secret Service, they deal with banking, a lot of bank frauds and things like that. And you know how them swipey boys and them criminals and everything like that. So we dealt with all that. And I was in SOU. That's the Special Offenders Unit. That means that we got the rapists, we got the gang members, we have the just all facets of domestic violence. We have intensive supervision. All those people play a part of that. So we end up having to sit up there doing classes, you know, to learn other people's jobs so we'll know when we see certain things. Like in an investigation, I know how to do an interrogation, and I know when somebody's lying because I've asked them 10 questions prior to that, and we'll get into that a little later. And then I'll look what he's saying, look what they're doing, and then I'll figure out what's going on. So now, check this out. Diddy said, oh, it's Biggie's first 50th birthday, so no holds barred. I'm going to tell the truth. Me and Biggie did Ecstasy at the Hypnotize video. Now, I know Diddy was on opiates heavy then. I know Big was taking pain medication too because of his accident and the shit that he was going through. And I know Diddy was taking pain medication. He had got hooked on that from Kim taking that corkscrew and doing the sensu, playing the sensu on his ass for putting his hands on him. Now, I really wanted to know how true this was because I had liberty to look through the whole autopsy report of Big. And in the autopsy report, did you know some of the bullets was on the gurney? They had came out of Big. I had found that out. And they were found on the gurney that they turned over to the LAPD. They didn't even have to go in there and get a couple of bullets. And did you also know that they did a full drug test on him on that autopsy report? Now, ecstasy doesn't stay in your system anything about 3 to 5 days, but the high is only 1 day. But it's still on your system for 3 to 5 days. I've caught a lot of guys doing a urine test and caught their ass out there on the E. But ecstasy stays in your liver, and any other drug in your liver and your kidney, it can be found in your system anywhere to 90 to 120 days. It's static when I speak. Yeah, Marcus, that was crazy to me too. It was crazy. That I ain't see no blood on Big, but the bullets had fell out of him. That was some hell of a fat, right? No, I'm not making jokes and fun. I'm not doing it because that's not right. Yeah, but you know, that was some hell of a fat. There was no blood in the car, and the bullets came out of him. A couple of bullets was found on the gurney. Wow. So now, I had liberty to read that whole autopsy report. And they tested the blood, the different organs and everything like that. And I'm going to give it, so somebody, I ain't giving y'all nothing, man. I ain't giving nobody nothing. I sit up and give it to y'all, and I always give y'all free. And nobody watched the commercials. Very few people, like my man Marcus Major just super chat me, but YouTube take a third of that. Nobody Cash App, nobody PayPal me, none of that. But I'm about to give y'all autopsy that was paid for. Shout out to Charlie out there in Philly. My man Al out there in Philly. I'm still waiting on your daughter and her stuff, brother. Yes, sir. Anyway, I was going to give y'all the autopsy, but trust and believe me when I say that Ecstasy was not in Big's system. Ecstasy was not in Big's system. I want y'all to see why he's lying. And if you can't catch it, I'm going to help you up. I'm going to help you out with it. He's lying because he does not go to none of this big shit. He don't go to the block parties. He don't go to the gala because I know he's a multi-millionaire, but that's his friend. That was his brother. You know what I'm saying? That would raise awareness and that would help. And it'll make what Little Kim and Little Season do go to another power. You understand? But he's not doing that. I was trying to get your comment up there, Marcus, but hey, now I don't know what photo you're talking about, Marcus, but he ain't never gave no photo that was true to nothing. Aaron, I just gave it up. Ecstasy stay in your system 3 or 4 days, 3 to 5 days, but it can stay in your liver. When they test your liver and they test for all kind of drugs and everything like that, when they do an autopsy, the autopsy is a whole different bag. They can go back 6 months and let you know you smoke weed. You know, from hair follicles. They can go from the testing your liver with all it came through your liver and everything like that. So okay. Listen to the smart guy. We know that. All right. These guys, man, they just want to. So what he did was, since this shit is on StreamYard, I'm able to see what's going on. Okay. Look at Miss Dickinson. She straightened it out. You understand? So now, the science said it was no ecstasy in the system. And that was a week after Puff said they used it. When ecstasy stays in your system 3 to 5 days, that's what I mean in your system, that you could do a urine test and it won't come up positive. But if they test the liver like they do when they do an autopsy, anything that you use in your system, you know what I'm saying, it could come out. And if he had used ecstasy within a 2 week or a week's time, that would have came out. It would have came out in the system for the marijuana, anything he smoked, anything he used. When they test that liver and they put that and do those heart follicle tests, whatever they do during the autopsy, it'd have been known then. So now, in order to throw y'all off about why he didn't show up, he bring up this stuff. Yo, me and Big did Ecstasy together. Bobby Norris, peace and love to you, brother. Libra Queen. You hear what I'm saying, mama? That's how it's going. He did that to throw y'all off so nobody would say, yo, Diddy, why you ain't go to the party? Yo, Diddy, why you wasn't at the event? Why you never do nothing in honor of Big? All right? So I want y'all to know that you have to understand why people come out with all this bullshit sometimes, because they trying to throw shit off. They trying to not let you come at them and ask them the question. So why now you sitting up there talking about this half a homo ass nigga? They sitting up there talking about, yo, Big was doing ecstasy with Diddy. Ain't that a sex drug? You know, for two that a man do with a woman do with a man, and everything like that. Nigga, I call my sex drug Hennessy. I don't drink Hennessy, y'all. But give me some Jameson. I remember we was in front of the fish store one day, and my man Sean asked his girl, yo, what is gonna tell to get that? She said a 40 and a fish sandwich. I said, what? She said a 40 and a fish sandwich. All right. So this shit was pathetic, man. This shit was really pathetic. The dude would come out and say that on Big's 50th birthday, knowing it was a straight out lie. Knowing that it was a straight out lie. Oh, yeah. But Leon, that Jameson have you lit, right? And it's smooth. I don't get the cheap one. That a Johnny Walker Blue. I need that strata, that strong stuff straight, because I'm diabetic. I can't be sitting up there drinking till I get drunk. I ain't no good to nobody. Not even myself. Hold up. Miss P, you want night train, mama? Oh my God. Choo choo. Miss P say, give me some. Hold on. Miss P, Miss P say she wants some night train. What the? Come on, ma. No, she can't stand him. If she listened. Yo, I swear. That's what it was. A 40 ounce and a fish sandwich. That's when they had phone booths. We used to hang out on 112th and 8th Avenue. They just took out the last phone booth in New York City, and they did that because they're going to take that straight to the museum. Nah, I don't deal with, I don't gloat over nobody, and I don't deal with dude like that. So why would I? You know what I'm saying? That shit was dead and gone a long time ago. So now, you know, to let y'all know that dude came out with that big lie, but it's an autopsy report that proved that Big didn't have that in his system. Big did not have ecstasy in his system. Big and Puff, this was sent to me. Big and Puff did not ride in the same truck to the party and from the party. They said on that other show that I said that they rode to the part from the party before and to the party. I mean, they rode to the party together, but not from the party. They never rode in the same car. Only time they rode in the same car when Puff was taking that nigga to the hospital. When they was going to the hospital. Against me saying, let's stay here and wait for the ambulance. I'm just reading a couple of comments. You truth spitter, what up with you? Oh, Miss AP, he talking about the night train with you, ma. Maybe y'all get on the back of the caboose. I mean, get on back of the train together. You only had it one time? That was one time too many, ma. Night train? She said, I only had night train one time. And you got pregnant. No, jokes. Jokes, ma. I'm sorry. Forgive me. You had twins? She said, she said, I only got pregnant. No, she didn't say that, but I said that. So now, what people got to understand is that know why these people come out and say shit. Know why people come out and say the shit that they say. You know what I'm saying? They try to sit here and make a false narrative. Now, I don't know much about Cali gangsters, but I know about gangsters. I've been around a lot of them all over this country. I'm not praising that. But what I do is I dissect what people say. And if you let them keep talking, they're going to talk their way into something. When Keefy D told the first story that he told about this whole situation, and I know why he did what he did. Keefy D wasn't only saving himself, he was saving about 45 other people who didn't get indicted for all the drug shit and all the stuff that they were doing in California. That's a hell of a, listen to what I'm saying. Keefe D was not only doing that for himself. There was about 45 other people that would have went down on that drug conspiracy case. I'll answer that, Fleet Fox. Oh, questions like this, people want to know stuff that's intimate detail. I'm going to do a membership because when my book come out totally, when my book finished coming out, well, they working on it right now. I did all the writing on that. I'm going to go through chapters with the members. So this weekend, I be setting up a members only. Members only. And when we talk about things, when we talk about what's going on, it's for the people who really want to know what's going on with the Gene Deal show. Paul, I'm doing a show right now, Pepe. I'm going to hit you later.
Okay.
All right. So now, where was that? Paul just had me thrown out. He just told me, "Yo, Big Gene, I got 2 apartments out here in Aruba. Just get on a flight. I gotta finish this book. Acknowledgments, all this other stuff that I noted, forwards and everything that you don't know has to be done and put in place." Anyway, where we use that. Let me get right here. Sorry about that. Let me do this right here. Comments. So now we sitting here. Take me with. Oh, Miss Parker, so I'm gonna take me with you. You don't want to go with me, Miss Parker. Miss Parker, so I'm gonna take me with you. Big Jenny, come on, Miss Parker, stop it. Get me killed, nigga waiting at the airport for us. Yo, that's my baby mama. We not doing that one. People be out there ready to snatch wigs. Yeah, the Aruba Festival is going on, the Jazz Festival. Was a Jazz Festival, but they got Mary out there this year again. It's gonna be on the pop. I usually go every year. Won't be going this year. I said they call it the Soul Beach Festival. I don't like the beaches there, but everything else is good. Anyway, here we go. So Miss Parker. Oh, she says I'm childless. Okay, all right. Miss Parker, straighten me out. Miss Parker, let me get to my story. God, come on. Okay, you ain't got no kids. Mine's just grown and gone. That still don't mean nobody be out there trying to snatch no wigs. Jokes, Miss Parker. I know that's your real hair. God, black women. Hey, you start talking about their hair, they get all mad and stuff like that. I'm trying to finish my story, Miss Parker. God, you making the thing go down. Don't nobody want to hear about that. Okay, proceed. Thank you, Miss Parker. Now, the narrative that they try to give when Keefe D was saving 45 people's lives and himself is totally different. You understand? It's totally different if you hear what he's talking about. Check it out. I got the gun from Zip. Why would he have to say who he got the gun from? He's a fucking gangster. Because they want to tie that in. You understand? They want to tie that in. You gonna tell me I'm gonna drive a car from 45 from to Vegas from LA and I ain't gonna have no burners, or I'm a head crip? Because y'all don't understand. Y'all see Keefe D now. Keefe D was the man. I mean, he had millions. He was lending niggas shit. He was putting people in play. Yeah, Judah, tell her she quit. Thank you. Get Miss Parker right. Now, I'm sitting here and I'm saying, damn, known gangster, got gangsters in the back. Why he gotta have, put Zip name in it? We know why. This is all Kanan writing the script. Writing out the script. And Keefe D saying, I'ma save my ass and 45 other people's ass that we gonna walk away and nobody go to jail for drugs. This nigga was working for the cartel. Maybe 100 bricks a day. And nobody go to jail. He got motherfuckers in California walking around like zombies. And nobody go to jail. Nobody get no time or nothing. Nigga, I'm gonna write the script. Lights, camera, action. So now, let me show you where Keefe D lie got blowed up, and I knew it was really a script. Dre was still alive when he did this whole shit for Katie. He said, I took the gun that Zip gave me and gave it to Dre. And I said this. Dre said, no, I don't want nothing to do with that. If you think Baby Lane was putting in work, you have to let Dre people talk about what he was doing. Dre was nothing to play with. And ain't no way you gonna tell a gangster with millions that he brought you to be a shooter, because you ain't going to Vegas free for nothing. If I got a problem, nigga, I know you gonna handle it. You heard what I said? Shout out to DC out there, Capital City. You understand what I'm saying? It's no way Dre gonna say that to Keefe D. That was a lie. That was a lie. We all know that. Hey, Deacon's daughter. She not talking about yes, boo, and crying, laughing, and emojis. Who you booing to? Y'all know she's a reverend. She going on way to be a reverend now, huh? The Deacon's daughter. Don't sit up there and have her backsliding on my channel. God punish me because y'all got the Deacon's daughter in here backsliding. She put on roller skates. She's supposed to be moving forward in Christ. It all happened on the Gene Deal show. It happened on the Gene Deal show. He's like, Lord, it ain't my problem. So now, when he told that lie, because ain't no way Baby Lane gonna reach across him and start shooting. And then when he said Tupac, we knew it was guns in the car. That's why Tupac felt safe. Because Suge let him know, yo, because it had a drop box in there. Suge had bought that new car and put a drop box in there. And was telling Pac, yo, that's where the gun's at right there. See this shit? That's why Pac was reaching in the back. Because you know Pac ain't going nowhere after he did what he did without a reassurance that there's weapons that he got. No matter what the security got, nigga, I got to carry something myself or I got to be close to something. Because that's not here nor there. They sit up here trying to narrate and let y'all and fool y'all into believing what really went down. It is what it is. Hold on. Sorry about this, y'all. Yeah, it was a planned hit. And listen to what people say. People, a big black arm came out the window. Shit, Orlando was a $150 wet. Slim. So now, I understand why it's being portrayed like it is, but I need y'all to understand that as long as they keep making movies that it was a drive-by and make it like it wasn't right there in front of the museum, the public don't have to ask for all the tapes and the film of the museum that night, about the bank across the street, about everything, because they make it seem like it was a drive-by. It was no drive-by. They keep on going through this whole shit and got different people in different programs that's coming up saying this shit. I believe what you believe, especially in the Biggie situation. Especially in the Biggie situation. I believe what you believe. Choke no joke. What up with you, boy? Me and Choke don't talk no more like we used to. That was my dude. We was talking every day, every other day. He don't call me. I call his phone, he don't pick up. He trying to get out this cooking channel. No, nigga, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. So now, here we are, y'all. I got a lot of stuff I need to talk to y'all about, man. And I look at my analytics. I look at all the stuff that I have. And a lot of y'all not supporting Gene Deal like y'all should support Gene Deal. Y'all not telling a friend to tell a friend. I would come on more. I would come and do this thing and talk about what's happening in Ukraine, what's happening in Texas right now. Y'all think it's the Republicans and the Democrats. The Democrats want gun reform. The Republicans don't want it and shit like that. All that shit is a bunch of bullshit. None of them want it. The lobbyists who makes the guns, the lobbyists who sell the guns, the lobbyists who give the money to the politicians. It's too much motherfucking money. You understand? That's why the war is where it's at right now. Motherfuckers been doing that shit in Africa. Listen here, United States does it anyway. Let me just tell y'all this before y'all let y'all go. Check this shit out. Libra Queen, Kenya Curtis, Salvador, Pacific Heights. Check this shit out. We know all this shit been happening for the longest. George Bush just got on television. And I know they erased this shit and none of y'all gonna see it. But some of y'all might have had the privilege. He spoke, he said, the Russian government is acting like terrorists. Going into Ukraine like, and he said it, the Bush went into Iraq. What the government, they was like, what the? My G, ONBX. He said that same shit. He said just like the President Bush went over into Iraq. George Bush said the shit. And then they said that was a Freudian slip. That was no Freudian slip. Charlene B., you heard it? Libra Queen said she Leah. Tony Piper, you caught that? DB caught it. SM Director Inc. George Bush said it. He said it about his own self. Acting like a terrorist going into Iraq. Now, hold up. This is what y'all didn't get, and I got to let y'all go with this. I don't want to let y'all go. I want to stay on a little longer, but y'all don't watch nothing but 8-9 minutes anyway, here and there. This shit was crazy. Don't you know they read those speeches and study those speeches before they even say anything? That he probably read that speech about 10 times before he got on that mic to say anything. Miss Libra Queen, why should I stay on? Hold on, Libra Queen saying, stay on, Gene. You must be bored. Oh my God. Peter L., what up with you? Hold up. Let me take a couple of these. Queen Sheba, stay on. All right. Just a few more minutes. Where I'm at right now. I'll give you an hour. I'll give y'all an hour. So now, let's get back to, and I'm going to tell you the relationship between Wack and I. K Slay, which is family, loved the shit out of Wack. Him and Wack was mad cool. K was having issues and problems because niggas was coming to him about Wack business. Wack is a grown man. And if anybody know my motto, what don't you do to a grown man? Anybody know Gene Deal motto? My man Fado, he just repeated and laughed. Do anybody know my motto? And I'm going to keep it a buck. Nobody on here know Gene Deal motto about talking to another man. Business. Nah, bro. You don't tell a man how to, and good try, bro. Some folk, but check it out. Nah, feed him, fuck him and feed him beans, Monique. Nah, I'm count. Oh, Miss Dickinson, that's where she at. So you know Miss Dickinson is old school. It's like that. You don't tell a man how to fuck his wife and how to spend his money. Do you hear me? You don't tell another man how to fuck his wife. And it goes for women too. You don't tell a woman how to fuck her husband and spend her money. Your girlfriend come to you, Libra Queen, talking about, girl, you ought to let him hit it from the, excuse me. So Charlene, you about to get me. Black Pearl is looking like, Black Pearl is at the thing like, you supposed to hit it like, what, G? Let him hit like, Kenya Curtis is like, that's how you do it. Charles Wilson, am I right? You don't tell a man how to fuck his wife and how to spend his money. That shit, nigga, do what you do. How nigga come here telling you, my man, she might like it like this. What? She might want you to choke her. Shakira Harper, Marsha Harper. Desiree, what up with you? What up, Desi? So now, niggas is coming to K hard body every other day saying Wack has done something. Wack is his own man. Nigga got a problem when to go to him. Let him handle it. Let him handle it. So now, if there's ever a situation and K got to show up, by default, I'm there. Because I'm not going to let nothing happen to him. And if he riding because of Wack shit, I got to ride by default. Me and Wack never had conversations like nothing. Do you hear what I'm saying? We never had conversations like, because I don't really conversate with niggas. When I'm out there, I only conversate with K. Because I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at everybody. Because I know shit that can happen. I done been in too much shit. And anybody who knows around Des could tell you right there. She could tell you. She know. Because she like me when we at the parties. She watching to see if anything gonna happen. She see Gene always watching. That's one of K's good friends right there. She could tell you the whole thing. So now, Wack and K is like this. So I'm on the outside looking in, basically. I don't befriend nobody. But if K got a problem and Wack is involved, I'm there by default. That's it. That's it. I don't have conversations with nobody. And niggas will say, yo, that old nigga, this nigga, listen, I'm glad. I had Bobby Gray tell me from St. Louis, Missouri, you ain't gonna be alive till you get 19. When you ain't gonna see 19 years old. I'm embarking on 4 decades past that. I changed my life. I don't want no problem with nobody. But I bet you I'm a problem solver. You could bet on that. I done stopped niggas from killing other cats. I done stepped in and saved lives. I'm a type of dude that I'm willing to give mines for somebody that I love and that's been tested and proven. If Big was my principal that night, Big would have been alive today. I could say that because I'm going to make sure I do all the right things and they might get me first. It's dumb, it's stupid to some, but that's the way I feel. Mama G, I love hard. And I don't be around nobody that I can't lay mine down for. That's the greatest gift of love that I can offer another man, is to lay down my life. If I choose. If I say I'm going to be there and I'm with you, I'm with you. But I don't want you to think, because brothers say this shit all the time. Yo, I'll die for you. Like tell the women, I'll die for you. Nigga, learn how to live for her first. Nigga, go out there. If you got to shovel shit, if you got to go out there and you got to work 2 McDonald's jobs, a Burger King job, go from one job to a next job to something else to do this and do that to make sure bread and milk is in the refrigerator, bread can be cooked, nigga, do it. Because I can look any of mine or anybody I dealt with eye to eye, and they know I gave, I give. You got to appreciate when God puts somebody good in your life. And that's what I'm learning to do. I'm learning to appreciate good people in my life. No matter where they from, no matter what color they skin. When you got somebody good in your life, no matter what nationalities, accept that. Kenya Curtis, can you say thankful and grateful? Yes, ma'am. So, people going to tell their story, K. Summers, the way they want to tell their story. Randy Christian, People gonna be who they want you to believe they are. It is what it is. Tiffany bangs. What the? Who you banging, Tiffany? Why's that your name? Yo, I had Tim Dog. He wrote a foreword on my book. Now, don't get it messed up. It ain't Tim Dog the rapper. It's Tim Dog, who was Arista Records. He was one of the executive over at Arista. That he almost whooped Clyde Davis' ass because Clyde Davis wanted to put some Vaseline on his shoulder. And Tim ain't that type of brother. He ain't playing them games. Did I just say that? He was what the? What? Did I just, that nigga tried to put some Vaseline on his shoulder? What? Tim like, nigga, I'll kill your motherfucking nigga, I'm out of here. Some dudes is like, huh? Yeah. Anyway, Tim did a forward, and my God, yo, that shit almost had me in tears. Tim Dog was over at Uptown Records, Arista Records, Island Records. He was vice president of a lot of those things, those places. And to hear him say something like he said, and him and Puff was best friends. They used to pay Puff car note. You understand what I'm saying? They used to, him and Eddie F. And when he wrote that shit about me, man, yo, I was like, it's crazy. I want to give it to y'all because I want to share it. Because if somebody writes something like that for you, man, you want the world to know. Damn. Damn, brother. And it was crazy, man. Let me see, can I find it? I know. No, Jay, wait for the book. You always giving up something. Nah, for this next joint, I'm not telling, yo, I got so many stories, and I want these niggas to be aware. Every story I know, and I'ma tell niggas like this. On this second book, every story I know, from 50 to Ja, how 50, started his shit, and everything that I know, from what's his name, from Dipset dealing with K, Same Gang, everything. Scott Storch, Fat Joe, everything that I know. Sorry, it'll be there. Now let niggas go here and start talking shit on the internet, saying I don't know this. I'll start piecing off information, find somebody else to play with, and hope that you don't be in that between those lines. This is what Tim Dog said about me. To know a person that shares similar traits as yourself is rare, especially if you are uninhibited, introvert, loner like myself. Not that Gene is any other above, but what we do share is a trait called selflessness. In the early 90s, my friend and I had the knack of drawing big crowds of people together from all different walks of life in the nightlife of partying. He's talking about him and Puff. There would be nights we have those kingpins of Harlem on one side of the room and the music biggest industry executives on the other side. Seeing to everyone's safety and welfare was up to me, so naturally I would have to hire a professional to secure the club. A lot came and went, but when Darrell Ferguson, that's D. Ferg, ASAP Ferg father, introduced me to Gene Deal, I knew instantly Gene was a real one. Not only in not only in, come on, there you go, old ass nigga don't know how to do it, in controlling a crowd or a hostile environment, but his treatment of people. I seen him put himself in harm's way for my sake, for my sake and many others. That's when I knew that no amount of money can buy you the loyalty. I'm proud to have known Gene for over 30 years. And guess what? He's still the same old Gene. That shit made me almost want to cry. Love is love, Big Gene. Butt naked Tim Dog. Can't get no better than that, man. If God takes my breath from me, this will be a part of my eulogy. Yo, thank y'all, Libra Queen, Nick, Luke, Andrew Collins, Big Chris, Clarence Beak. Thank y'all for coming out here and listening to me today. It's been Big Gene from the Gene Deal Show. Raw Deal, Cooking and Convocation. Peace.